Every single day, pieces of rock from space pass through our planet's atmosphere. Most are tiny specks that burn up harmlessly and give us shooting stars. But once in a while, a much larger visitor arrives, and even an object only a few meters across can release the power of a big bomb. How many of these cosmic travelers are we actually following, and how many could still catch us off guard? Asteroids are ancient leftovers from the time our solar system was forming. Billions of them orbit the sun, and most are parked safely in the belt between Mars and Jupiter. But some have orbits that cross our own path around the sun. These are called near-Earth objects. Because their paths intersect ours, even a small one can cause serious local damage if it survives to the ground. Scientists have already cataloged tens of thousands of these space rocks, especially the large ones. But there are countless smaller bodies, tens of meters wide, we haven't yet seen. In the past few decades alone, more than 1,000 objects larger than a meter slammed into Earth's atmosphere. Only a handful were discovered before arrival, and most were spotted less than a day before they hit. That is a sobering gap in our warning system. Why is it so hard to detect them? Many are dark and blend into the blackness of space. Some approach from the direction of the sun, where our ground-based telescopes cannot look. Even with powerful surveys scanning the sky each night, there are still blind spots. To close those gaps, space agencies are planning new observatories above Earth's atmosphere that can scan the sky from angles we cannot reach on the ground. Recent events show why this matters. In 2013, a 20-meter object exploded high over Chelyabinsk, Russia, shattering windows and injuring more than 1,000 people. Back in 1908, a much larger one flattened a huge area of Siberian forest near the Tunguska River. These impacts were wake-up calls that even modest-sized asteroids can cause real damage if they arrive over a populated region. The good news is that efforts are underway to improve detection and defense. International networks of telescopes are working together to find more of these objects sooner. And NASA's recent DART mission successfully changed the orbit of a small asteroid. A proof of concept that, with enough warning, we could nudge a dangerous rock off course. Asteroids aren't villains from outer space, but they do remind us how interconnected and vulnerable our world is. The more we look, the more prepared we become. Knowledge and early action are our best shields against a surprise from the sky.